Good morning. My name is Dana J. Carter, and I'm the Girls Coordinator at Dangerfield ISD in Dangerfield, Texas. And this morning I'm going to speak to you about camaraderie, a sisterhood, or a brotherhood. This slide here has a quote talking about choosing your friends wisely, in a sense. I'm a firm believer that you should surround yourself with people who are moving towards the same goal as you. The definition of camaraderie is simply this: it's a sisterhood or it's a brotherhood. People that are on the same team working towards the same purpose, the same goal. Examples of camaraderie is being loyal on and off the field, being friends on and off the field. This makes for a winning team. Playing together is more fun, it's more meaningful if you're doing it with people that you like. Hanging out after a game or a meet allows you to have shared experiences with each other. You get to commiserate that win or that loss. Another example of camaraderie is pregame meals. Sharing a meal together prior to a game, talking about what you want to be able to do that day. Creating memories that 5, 10, 15 years from now, players will look back on and they think, wow, that was really a great time in my life. Sisterhood or a brotherhood. I coach girls, so we have a sisterhood. Team slogans are a great way to unify the team, bring teams together. Our slogan is simply this: sisterhood, family together, together we can, together we will. And how that works is someone on the team, or it could be a coach, that calls out sister and the rest of the group responds hood. Then they'll say family, and then they'll respond together, and then together we can, together we will. And by us doing that while we're working out, we're able to connect that to hard work equals success. And so when we're on the playing field and someone starts that chant, that mantra, then that brings that memory back and we can connect it and realize that we can do this. The sisterhood, brotherhood mantra can also be associated or applied to your coaching staff. Each of you has something to bring to the table. Head coaches and their assistants have to be on the same page. Everyone has to be working towards the same goal. We're all in the same boat, but we need to make sure that we're rowing together to get to that destination, and not somebody in the back that's drilling a hole letting the water in. So we need to make sure that we're all on the same page. We're working together, and working together for a common goal brings you together. Each coach brings something to the table, as I mentioned before, so their philosophy and their style are the puzzle pieces that are needed to complete that puzzle. A clip that I chose is from Friday Night Lights. It's the halftime speech where Coach Gaines is talking to his team about the last 2 quarters of the game, and he's talking about what it means to be perfect. He's not talking about the scoreboard. He's referring to the rest of their lives and how being perfect is their relationship that they have with themselves and they have with their family, their friends, and their teammates. It's not about what the score is at the end of the game. And that if they have given everything that they could possibly give to those people and those relationships, then they are perfect. Bruce Brown has been a great influence to me during this course as well as this project, and it's helped to perhaps validate some things that I have thought for a long time. And I'm basically having a new coaching staff this year, young coaches, first-year coaches, so it's given me the opportunity to help mold and shape them and grow them into the coaches that they need to be, as well as doing that with our athletes. So this quote here really spoke to me, as far as that's what we're doing. We're modeling for these kids. We are showing them what it means to have character, and we all have to be doing it together. Now, there are many verses in the Bible that talk about camaraderie. This is one that spoke to me. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10. And it's basically saying that we all have to be in this together, that we all have to be willing to put aside our differences and be on the same team and work together with the same mind and the same judgment, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day how many wins or losses we have. We're all going to be judged in the same way. Some points to ponder. Teams who work together towards common goals are more successful. And creating a family atmosphere binds a team together. If you consider them to be your sister or your brother, you will do what it takes to protect them. You don't like for people to say things about them. You take up for them. This also can be applied to your coaching staff. I'm not saying that everyone holds hands and sings Kumbaya every day, because you're not going to get along every day. Team members are not going to get along every day. But as coaches, we have to model that behavior for our athletes and show them how to handle adversity. That's the key, how we respond to that. Athletes and coaches, as I mentioned before, they're the puzzles, the pieces to the puzzle. And each person is important in order to complete that puzzle. Some facts about camaraderie. There's a lot of research out there, a lot of polls that have been conducted. Most research shows that people are happier at their jobs when they have friends at their workplace. Employees report that when they have friends at work, their job is more fun, it's more enjoyable, worthwhile, and satisfying. One poll, in fact, found that close work friendships boost employee satisfaction by 50%, and that people with the best friend at work are 7 times more likely to engage fully in their work. I found an inspirational quote here, a poster, if you will, talking about what it means to be a team. And to me, that applies to sisterhood, camaraderie. That, just because we're working together doesn't make us a team. It makes us a team because we trust and respect and care about each other. That's what it means to be in a sisterhood or a brotherhood, a family. These are some of the references that I used in this project. And we'll have my address on here so that you can go and view this video. But I just want to say that I've really enjoyed this class this summer. It's allowed me to reflect and evaluate some things that I have done in the past and some things that I want to do in the future, as I mentioned, with my new young coaching staff. And so I hope that you guys have gotten something out of this, just like I have. It's been an enlightening experience for me, and I hope you guys have a great day. God bless.